Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. He'll square off against smoking Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Hiding out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell to start the round. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. No defense for that hook. Smoke and Joe won that gold medal in the '64 Olympic Games. One of the all-time great legends. Good counter punch. So here we go again. Ali versus Frazier. Will we see yet another fight of the century?
This is called Fight of the Century. We've got to find a name for it. We're going to make it special. Fight of the ages, fight of the planets, fight of the gods. The boxing gods. That's it, the fight of the gods. This is that fight.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? He just misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And here comes the legend Joe Frazier, Hall of Famer, all-time great. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Throws the jab, but does not score.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Missing with that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. That jab doesn't find a home.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
So much firepower here. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. An icon of the sport. Here comes Frazier. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Frazier being much more selective with his punches.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He parries that left jab away. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hook misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you won it hands
Down
down.
goes Joe Frazier. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
I've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
The straight right just misses. 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Big shot, and down goes Ali. Wow, let's take another look at that. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Counter punching. It's a good start to the round for this guy. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
The straight right just misses. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. That uppercut does not score. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch come. You saw it here live. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Muhammad.
This bout is scheduled.
Expectation. And here comes the legend Joe Frazier. Hall of Famer, all-time great. Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Of the three fights, my personal favorite has to be the Thrilla in Manila. It was estimated to have been seen by 1 billion people, and what a brutal encounter it was.
Now, this is one of those fights. This is history making, history made. When you look at dictionary, when you talk about history and boxing, you look at Ali and Frazier. These two, they didn't like each other. It was personal. You get guys trying to pretend that they don't like each other. This was for real. And it was swings and roundabout. Frazier, the first fighter to inflict a defeat on Ali's record. We were shocked.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's not a match made in heaven.
That uppercut misses. The straight right just misses. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Nice lead hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backward. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
They miss with the jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You don't want to stand and trade with Smokin' Joe. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? He couldn't seize the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Fighting a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try to push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Frazier's made a career of getting into wars. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That uppercut misses.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
Frazier is in trouble again. True champion knows how to get out of trouble. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of there.
Got caught sleeping on the bench. What do? You step back. Steady.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. So much firepower. They exchange punches. And that left hook doesn't find its target. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. The straight right just misses.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night for the judges.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, it's anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. When you think Hart, and despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know that.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
We're at the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
No rest for the weary. Defense is not an option for these two. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looking to land the hook. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punch. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable. Drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still can go either way. Got out of the way of that right hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That hook just can't find the target. Good defense there to stop that hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? I gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Frazier finally. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Oh, no. Ali is down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it. business.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. That's it, what we do in the gym. We do it in the gym. Confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Push yourself, bro. Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab.
Listen, you switch.
Let's do it.
Switch stance.
Keep your head up.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
what you're doing. The gaps are up here, and you start tying out.
Great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick. Just keep
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let back into it.
straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Great. Stay focused. Don't.
Smart. You're well loading up.
Let's do it.
Oh, ref, that's a foul! Yes, I like that one. Good one. You feel good? Good man. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Thinking.
Do your business. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good shot, good shot. Okay, I'm happy. Like that one. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab. Get me to
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Now, don't want you to.
a few body shots in there. Just bear it up a little bit so we can't forget.